Hi, welcome to Lost Compass Tarot. We're going to do a general reading for all signs. Please, as always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is just a 5-card reading, so let's get into it and see what messages we have for you this week. Okay, we have the Magician in reverse, the 8 of Cups. Two more cards just popped out. Five of Swords, the Moon. And then let's get one more. I don't like that. Let me check. I just want one. I'm not gonna take that. I just want one more card. I'll take that one. It kind of popped out. So we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we have the Magician in reverse, which the Magician in reverse, it means maybe in the past there was some manipulations. Maybe somebody wasn't tapping into their talents. Maybe they were using their skills for evil, poor planning, infidelity, doubts, misled, illusions, trickery, wasting talents and resources. We have the 8 of Cups in the upright, which is somebody walking away from things that are emotionally unfulfilling, leaving something in the past, searching for truth, abandoning, escapism, disappointment. They're no longer happy, so they're walking away from the things that were no longer emotionally fulfilling. And in the present, we're caught with the 5 of Swords, which the 5 of Swords in the upright is about destruction, dishonor, disagreements, winning at all costs, victory at a price. Maybe there's some hostility going on. We see that, he's holding the swords while he's looking at these people who are obviously the guy's over there crying, he's in despair. And then we have the Moon in the upright, which the Moon is about light and darkness. Maybe dealing with the subconscious mind. Maybe they're doing things subconsciously that they're not even aware of, that they're behaving, that are they're trying to walk away from these past behaviors that are no longer emotionally fulfilling, but they're still stuck in this place of winning at all costs, or disagreements, or dishonor. There's some making poor choices, but they're looking back at their poor choices. They're looking back at their past, and realizing that maybe they're stuck in their shadow self. Again, the Moon is about light and darkness, so maybe we're dealing with the subconscious mind and behaviors that we're not even aware that we're doing. But as we move into the future, we're gonna start sitting with that and start reflecting on that, so that we can start discovering whatever's those confusions or illusions, or starting working with the intuition and maybe uncovering some secrets or hidden truths. And then we have the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is acceptance, moving on, emotionally healing, learning from those lessons, and finding a new perspective. So right now you're kind of in this place where it's like winning at all costs, maybe even you doing things that are shady, but you're looking at your past and you're saying, hey, this didn't work for me in the past, and I was trying to work away from that. So coming into the subconscious mind, working on the shadow self, you're gonna find emotionally heal from this past stuff, and you're gonna move to a place of acceptance and moving on and learning from those lessons, because you're going to gain a new perspective. So that's really beautiful. I mean, we all make mistakes, we all do things that are shady, but it's really about coming to terms with ourselves and wanting to walk away from that behavior and change to be a better person, not only so that we can change and have happier and more fulfilling relationships, but we can be healthier, and heal from that. So I think that's a really positive thing to do. I'm gonna also pull, yeah, looking at the unconscious mind and the struggle between light and darkness. And just with that five, I don't like that. Five of Swords, just destruction, disagreements. But that's where what you need to work on, is coming to terms with maybe acting more with the present, making more conscious decisions or conscious choices. Maybe there's some past traumas that, you know, or maybe you didn't grow up in the best environment, and that's kind of the behaviors that you learned, and now you're realizing that that's no longer, it's not emotionally fulfilling. Whatever you were doing in the past wasn't emotionally fulfilling, and you're trying to walk away from that. And now you need to work on that shadow self so that you can heal and move forward. Let's pull a positive or an affirmation card and see what affirmation we have for you to go with your reading today. Ooh, that one just... My heart is big and bold and full of fucking love. So be confident, okay? Be confident in yourself. It's okay. Like I said, it's okay to make mistakes, but it's time to maybe do some work on that shadow self, heal, and find acceptance and move on, okay? If that resonated, please like and subscribe so you can tune in for future messages. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, bye!